Hey budget gardeners, Vita Loca here. Join me today as I show you how to collect the seeds from an Angelonia plant. So let's go. Angelonia is a perennial in certain areas, but here in New Hampshire, Zone 5B where I live, it's considered an annual. So I would either have to buy the plant at a local nursery or I could start it from seed. I have never grown Angelonia. It is very, very pretty. There is a little fun fact about Angelonia and snapdragons. I wonder if you know what it is. I'll pop it below. Angelonia looks like snapdragons, but in fact, it is not a snapdragon plant. I recently visited a park close by to my home in Portsmouth, New Hampshire, where there were a bunch of beautiful flowers that were blooming, and I was able to collect seeds from those flowers, including from the Angelonia plant. You typically find this plant in three main colors, either purple or pink, or even in a white color. It really is a striking plant and it looks beautiful in the landscape. What you're looking at on the screen right now are the seed pods that you find along the stalk of an Angelonia plant. So now what I'm going to do is take you in for a closer look to show you the seed pods that I collected, and I'll also show you how to collect the seeds from within the seed pods. These seed pods are definitely a number of days old, so they're nice and dry, but you can see that they're quite small and they are a tannish color. When collecting your seed pods from your Angelonia plant, you definitely want to make sure that they're this color. You don't want to collect the ones that are a purplish color or a green color. In order to release the seeds from the seed pod, what you want to do is very carefully just open up the seed pod with your fingers. And by doing so, you can release the seeds that way. I like to release the seeds on a piece of paper or a paper towel because otherwise they could just fly all over the place. You can see they're pretty small and they are a brown color. Another way that you can release the seeds from the seed pod is to use a colander. Let me show you that method next. So what I have here is a colander from my kitchen, and it's also known as a strainer, and right below it is a bowl that I use to collect the seeds. You can take one of your seed pods and do the same method. Just gently move the seed pod around, and when you do that, the shaft will remain in the colander, but all your seeds will come through and be in the bottom of your bowl, which makes it easier for collecting. What you're looking at now is a close-up shot at what the seed pods look like, as well as what the seeds look like. I like to store my seeds in a small Ziploc bag like this. You can also store it in a paper bag or a glass jar. The main thing is to make sure that the seeds are completely dry. And I like to label the name of the plant. So it's an Angelonia. The color is pink. I like to put where I got the seeds from and the year that I collected them. I have a dime here just so you can see the size of the seeds, the bag, as well as the seed pods in comparison to the dime. I like to store my seeds in a cool, dark, dry location. And when it comes to getting all of these seeds off of this paper, I use this paper as a funnel. I fold the paper in half, and that way I can easily funnel the seeds off of the paper and into my bag. I will be growing these seeds under my grow lights this winter. I'll be sure to show you the process on how to grow Angelonia from seed indoors. So be sure to look for that video. And if you haven't checked it out, I've made a playlist of a bunch of other plants where I'm collecting the seeds from them. You don't want to miss it. I hope you're enjoying your gardens, and until the next video, make it a great day with gardening.